Hi, Gemini. This is Just with your September 2016 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable August so far. So let's get into your reading. Now, I do see that whatever issues you were having in the month of August, obviously, this reading is still finishing out August and going into September. If you had car trouble, if you had any issues that you were having, mental, breakthroughs or breakdowns, if you will. And when I say breakdowns, there being a call for you to get clear, for you to get rid of things that no longer are serving you. And there, for some of you that last month's reading resonated with, there was something major that was going to happen that could have been catastrophic that was avoided, okay? Because really it was to take you at the brink of a situation so that you can see the possibilities of what it could have been, but then snatch you back away from that so that you can be left with a lesson. I'm glad that some of those people out there actually did say that it resonated with them. Others of you, at this point, some of you could have seen it happen by now. Others of you, it may not have resonated, and perhaps you went and looked at the other signs that you have. Whatever that was for you, however, I do see that you've gotten a sense of control and understanding on the other side of it. So coming out of August into September, you guys are back back in control again. And I feel like at the very least, it is mental control that you have regained. Okay, some of you obviously it's your physical health and your strength that you've recovered from, or people external to you. They're doing really well at this point, but there is a now very much so you guys haven't overcome whatever that was, and now you're back in control. Like you have your faculties, everything is really good with you at this time. Some of you are definitely going to be traveling the latter part of August going into September. We do have the holidays here in the States for some people, depending on the coast that they're in, north or south. So some people are now just finishing up their traveling as far as vacationing. So that is what could be going on for some of you. Others of you that have just now started new positions, I feel like it's going to require that you drive a little ways away from perhaps your normal routine or a little bit away from home. Okay. Not that far, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Now, if for those of you that were getting car repairs and that sort of thing, or your car went on the brink, that sort of thing, I do see that whatever work you've gotten done, that it looks like it's back up and running, and it's really efficient at this time. Now, for those of you, because this message is screaming in one direction, but I want to pull both work and love out of this. Okay, I do see that for some of you, I feel like whatever this thing was, because I'm sensing something recently happened that was a bit disappointing for some of my Geminis. You guys are over it. Like you were ruminating heavy in August, and it was a lesson to be learned. So again, only you can come to the conclusion of what your lesson was because you're living your life. But there was a lesson to be learned in August. And I feel for some of you, you've gotten the message. And it's just, to me, it's more typical Gemini fashion of like, I can't stay here. I can't stay depressed. I can't stay down and out. I have to move forward. So that's what you're doing. And I do see that off of this, there's a lot of work to be done and a lot of work to be had in the month of September. So for those of my Geminis that's out looking for work, definitely get out there. Don't allow your mental state to affect you. Okay, don't give off the impression. Be very happy and joyful. Give off good vibes and good energies to people that are looking for you to looking to fill up a spot, and they're considering you as a candidate. Go in there with a really bright, sunny disposition. You guys know how to speak really well, very charming. So, utilize all of your strengths to appeal to the employer. I do see that for those of you that will take on that mentality, get really focused, be driven, understand that no, life is not perfect, and you're going into this thing having not really known what the next step from it will be, but you're hopeful that things will be positive. Again, I'm speaking to my Geminis that are looking for work. Okay. I do see with that type of positive outlook and being really focused and making finding a job your objective, that you're going to realize that out of the blue, there will be an offer that comes your way. Okay, not out of the blue. Obviously, if you're looking for work, then you're anticipating some sort of an offer. But in your mind, you may be thinking that, hey, I'm not the right candidate, or I didn't feel that great about this interview. This may not seem like the best place for me. I see some discernment as far as how you're perceiving your interview or the process. Okay, but the reality is that you really are going to get an offer from these people that literally is going to come out of the blue, almost as if, okay, you interview with them, you go off thinking about other things, because in your mind it may not even be the job or the one or the whatever. So you go off. Some of you may already still be working and you're looking to leave, and in the midst of working, in the midst of you focusing on whatever it is, something, okay, your routine as it will be, there is going to be news that comes out rather quickly out of the blue, and it's like, hey, we want you. And it's going to leave you feeling really happy. So for my Geminis out there, again, that are looking for work, it looks really good. Whether you're currently on a job and you're seeking new employment or another job, or you're unemployed and you're looking for work, it looks really good. But again, keep your mind positive and expect the unexpected, because you will be receiving some unexpected news that is absolutely beneficial and one that you want to hear. Now, again, going back to that, the news is going to come out really fast. You're not going to expect it, so don't try to get yourself prepared to expect it, because you're not going to. And when it comes in, I feel like it's going to be like they need you to start now. They need you all hands on deck now. So it's going to be like, for you, you may feel like it's a little bit pressure that this job, these people, they want you to start, they want you now, they kind of want you to make a sudden move, like they need a decision from you quickly. But don't worry, I do feel like in the end, everything will work out. Now, I do see that there was some type of separation. So for some of my Geminis, maybe you have had to leave your place of employment, and as a result, some of you have decided to say, you know what, God damn it, I'm leaving my area, I'm moving to another place, I'm relocating, like I'm picking up and I'm leaving and I'm moving to a whole nother state, a whole nother place, like I'm out of here. And with that will come abundance for some of you guys. So for those of my Geminis that has separated from a company, a job, got let go, that sort of thing, decided to leave, you're seeking a new employment across seas or in a foreign land. So that could be in another state, but it's foreign to you. I do see that there will be some type of abundance that comes about if you're leaving for the family. So you've made it a sacrifice, okay, because your husband, your wife, they've gotten a better opportunity someplace else, and it was with heavy heart that you left your job to go and support your mate. I feel like, and I'm talking to specifically my Gemini ladies, I feel like there may be another baby that comes on the way with you guys, comes out of this move. So something new, this new journey that you're going on with your mate. Again, Gemini ladies, in this scenario that you sacrificed your work, your position, whether you're working or not, but you've sacrificed, where you're from, your home, your work, whatever, and decided to move with your mate in support of them, because I feel they've gotten a better opportunity. I feel like the abundance will come to you as well, and there for some of you will be an opportunity for you to have a baby as well within the next, I want to say, 3 months. There could be news that you're pregnant as well. So that's what I see for you guys as far as career is concerned. For those of you that's not looking for work and you're just basically doing what you're doing, I feel like there's been some things that's been revealed to you as far as your work is concerned. Some of you, again, I feel like if you're yet to start looking for work, I feel like some of you are going to get this mentality that makes you realize that you're not all the way happy with the work that you do. It's not 100% satisfying for you, and you may get this epiphany that you come up with some type of decision to move forward in some kind of way. And for all of you that this relates to, it'll be different. Okay, it'll be different to what you decide and what decision you decide to make. But I definitely see through a sense of not necessarily being 100% satisfied with something comes change that will be beneficial to you. Okay. So again, for those of you that's looking for employment, I feel like there could be someone that you're interviewing with that could be very nice. They come off as very nice. You may connect with the person in an emotional way, like you relate with each other in a more pleasant, social, but not just all about the facts or all about, but there's just like you may talk about family, that sort of thing. Like you could, the person is, appeals to your emotional side. They're very helpful. They're very caring. This could be the person that presents you your offer. Okay. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that some of you have recently broke up in your relationships and you've experienced disappointment. And as for some of you, it could have been all the way to heartbreak. I do sense that August was rough, or the past 3 months have been rough for some of my Geminis that can relate to this. It could have involved another person. However, I do see definitely coming out of August into September, there is definitely a sense of you controlling your own destiny now. Okay. So where you was doing a little too much of one thing, now you're back balanced. All right. If you was overstressing yourself, going through heartbreak and pain, stressed out, that sort of thing, now you have the reins and you have control over the situation. It could have taken for some of my Geminis you to kind of go away for a minute, go visit some people, go on a trip, go someplace, for you to really say, you know what, I'm going to leave that behind and I'm just going to move forward. Okay. Some of you, again, if this is yet to hit you and you do have, you're saying, I'm feeling, out of it and I am dealing with a disappointing breakup, that sort of thing. I do have a trip coming up, but I've not experienced the rest of these energies. In that trip, there will be you coming to a clear understanding of what the situation is. No, it was not perfect. Yes, there was holes in the relationship. There being some type of accepting the reality of the situation and what it is going to get you away from this feeling stressed out and disappointed, and even for some of you, heartbroken. Now, I see that definitely you're going to just throw yourself into your work. I definitely see that work is the theme of September for Geminis. That's your theme, work. Okay. And out of that, focusing on something that you find will be rewarding for you down the line, or is giving you some form of reward at the moment, out of that will come some type of offer that will be beneficial to you. Now, we're still focusing on love. I do see that there is, through this heartbreak, through this disappointment, and even separation for some of you, I feel almost like, okay, some of you are either, but I feel like this is more going to be happening to you, but I'll read it too. I read it both ways that I'm picking it up. Some of you, as you are going on with your day to day. So for my Geminis that has recently broke up with someone, I want to say within the last 3 months, you could have broken up with someone. So in breaking up with this person, you've gone on about your business. You know that, it wasn't perfect. You accept it for what it is. Out of the blue, okay, this person will be coming back to you, right? And they're going to make you an offer, okay? I feel like at first it may come off to you like they're going to make an offer to you, but I feel like you're going to be questioning the validity of it, because they are going to be taking on an immature energy. So they may be trying to force you and pressure you to come to a conclusion about a circumstance and situation, which will, of course, make you feel happy and smug almost, because here they come back again, and I feel deep down inside you kind of wanted that. And when they do come back, you're going to feel a bit smug. But I feel also it's almost as if at first when they're coming in, they're going to come in immature, but then eventually it's going to be something real and solid, okay, down the line. So yeah, that's what I see. And again, it's very significant for my Geminis that has I feel like this is more mental, but for some of you, you did actually physically move. For some of you that actually physically moved away somewhere to get a better opportunity, or to perhaps move somewhere to be with someone. Guys, let me know if you've moved away somewhere to be with a woman that you've had that is pregnant by you. Okay. I do see that with a moving away from something, you're going to find yourself moving toward or attracting someone that eventually you can have a child by, that eventually you will grow you will grow leaps and bounds. Okay. With this person. Okay. They almost can be like a good luck charm for you guys. Okay. So that's what I see as far as love life is concerned for September. Someone will be coming back. And also how this is also, so that was the first way. The second way is you guys going back to someone, perhaps a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. The person does not have to be under that sign, but they are extremely hard worker. They work and work and work and work. And even when they're not physically on a job or they're working their actual business, when they're home, they're always busy, and there's someone that's always focusing on doing something. Like, I have this to do, I have that to do, that type of person. I do see that you will be coming back to this person, charging full speed ahead after you've got an epiphany. You know, that no, things are not perfect, but I really love this person. I want to be with them. And you're going to be charging right back to this person, wanting to make amends and wanting things to work out. And I feel like if you and this person do work things out, you may be coming off right now very immature because you want what you want, how you want it, when you want it. And this person, I'm sure, will be picking up on that, but eventually your feelings will grow to maturity. All right. And again, this is something where you and this person can eventually have a child together, especially for my Gemini ladies that already have a child. So if you have a child, okay, with someone else, and now this person, because for some of you, it will be a new person. For most of you, will be someone you already know. I feel like there could have been a hiccup along the way. There could be some type of break that was taken, an actual breakup. This person is coming back. We do have Mercury in retrograde. It's shadowing right now. So that's what I see. Okay. For you guys for the month of September, I'm glad to see that a lot of people did watch the video, and they did take something from it, because every message here, every video has a message. So that's what you need to focus on. And I'm glad that it resonated with a lot of people. Readings are not always going to be positive. I know that some people were saying that this reading was downright scary for some of you guys. And so for that, I do understand. And that definitely wasn't the intention, is to scare, frighten, or make anyone feel anxious about anything at all. It was just a heads up. And when I do get very strong messages, I feel it is my responsibility to advise you guys so that you can be forearmed and thus forewarned, and thus therefore forearmed, so you can prevent a lot of things. But actually, if you really paid attention to it, then you would know that message really did say that you were blessed, because something that really could have been extremely bad turned out not so bad at all, and then in the end it was going to work out. So that's pretty much what the message is. Go back and listen to it again if that is not what you heard, because again, if your mindset is something that is positive, then you're going to interpret it as the messages that it is intended to be taken as. If you're someone that is naturally anxious and nervous, then this may heighten those feelings for you, okay? And in that way, that was not the intention. But September is definitely a better month for you guys. So this is the messages that I have for you guys for this month. Comment below. Let me know how this relates to you. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.